Hello, welcome back to Hangar 51. This is going to be first in the room tonight. Probably Shadow, because he's already been calling me. There he is! What's up? Brian, what's up? Mike Bird, what's going on? Uh-oh, Slapnuts is here. Holy crap, we're in trouble. Alright, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunday night. Anybody fly today? I just got back from flying. I don't know, I think I got 12 flights in. Shitty weather, though. It was windy. Not like super windy, but just turbulent. So, yeah, it was kind of crappy. EQ, what's up? What's that, Shadow? Time to tail RC cars slappy here? I don't know what that means. Micah, what's up? Good to see you, man. So, hey, Micah, it sounded like you've bought a few airplanes. Why don't you give us the laydown on what you got, man? What's new in your hangar? Let's inquiring minds want to know. Let's hear what you got. Oh, Slapnuts hates RC cars. Yeah, I know. Most of the guys in here hate RC cars. It's, you know. I love, if it's RC, I love it. I don't care if it's a boat, car, plane, train. I don't care. I just love RC, so whatever it is, I'm in. So, especially if they're on sale, and especially if you buy 3, you get free shipping. So don't forget that. You still have 20 planes new in the box. Oh, no. It's Dana Jr., guys. I should talk. I probably have 12 planes new in the box. So, but most of mine are doubles. You know, they're you know, I don't think there's anything that I'm not flying new in the box. Everything I have in the box is a backup to when I'm already flying. So, you know, I jump on them when I get the chance before they go away. So, Eric, what were you waiting on that 163? Was there a problem with it and you were trying to fix it, or did it just take a long time to ship, or what were you waiting on? What was exactly going on there? Is it bad if you have over 50? No, it's not bad. It's, you know, I mean, you're gonna give Dana a run for his money. You know that. I don't think Dana has 50 planes in the box. All of his planes are in the box, but I don't think he has 50 planes. So, oh my God, that's funny. So, yeah, I just have, like, I was flying my Valiant today because I really love that airplane, and I have it set up with Crow. But I only had it set up for the Crow to just open. It wasn't connected to the throttle. So today I programmed it so that if they close, as you throttle up, the Crow closes, and then when you release the throttle, they open back up. And it's proportional to to the throttle. So the more you throttle, the more they close. The less you throttle, the more they open. That's the way my... and it's a setting you can turn on and off. It's not always on. You turn it on as you need it. And I have that same setup on my RV8. So... And there was a guy out at the field today flying one of these, and he was complaining about it didn't have a fast enough roll rate. And I thought, well, you just need to move the I think I can't see here, it's too dark. Do I have a flashlight here? I think he just needs to increase the throw on the servo arm, and then maybe I think there's 2 holes on the horn. Yeah, so he just needs to move the horn in one hole, and then move the servo out, and it'll roll faster. And his other complaint was it wouldn't slow down to land. So I told him, well, put crow on it, you know, because man, it makes the Valiant stop. I mean, you throw the flaps and the ailerons out on the Valiant, and it just goes. It really comes to a stop. So it works great on the Valiant. Yep, Ken, that's exactly right. Spectrum is just way too expensive. That's why like I said, I still fly it, but it's, I'll buy a Binding fly and fly it, no problem, but buying receivers and a transmitter of Spectrum is just way too expensive. So I can't do it. I couldn't have, because everything I have pretty much has a receiver in it. I have well over 120 receivers. So there's a few planes that don't have one in it, but almost everything in here is ready to fly right now. Just grab it, go. I was been buying Radio Master receivers from anywhere from $11 to like $17. And, well, Bill, what's up? And that's one of the reasons why I switched about almost 10 years ago now. Because I knew how many of these planes I'd buy, and I knew I wouldn't be able to afford to put Spectrum receivers in them. So now, actually, the one thing I like that Spectrum makes, I got to tell you guys, and it's the most useful, handy thing, is a smart checker from the Spectrum Smart Checker. That thing is fantastic. You can charge your phone off of it. You can run, if you've got one of my electric fly swatter things, you can power that thing all night off your... Because you can plug any battery pack into that smart checker. Any battery pack. 6-cell, 5-cell, 4, it doesn't matter. And it converts it to the 5 volts and will run all night, So you can plug lights into it, and there's just so many things you can do with that smart checker. I love that thing. So if you haven't bought one, guys, get one. Even if you don't have anything smart, you don't need it. I mean, it tests regular batteries. They don't have to be smart batteries. And if you have smart batteries, it'll let you program them. But it's just so useful. You can just do so many things with it. I put a big long cord like this on a 6-cell battery and put it in my pocket, and with the smart checker, and plug this into the smart checker because it has a USB port right on it. And then you plug it into the whatever. My phone. I can be charging my phone. I can plug it into my electric fly swatter. I put that in my back pocket when I go out to fly. so that they're attracted to, if I'm flying at night, they're attracted to the swatter while I'm flying, and keeps most of them off me. And yeah, it's just the greatest thing. I love that smart checker, and it's not that expensive. It's pretty. That's one thing they have that's pretty reasonable. So yeah, if you guys haven't gotten a smart checker, get one, because you'll love it. It's just so handy. There's so many things you can use that for that has nothing to do with RC. You know, you can just use it for all kinds of stuff. And the beauty is you can plug any battery pack into it and then turn it on, and it will power whatever you want to power. So it doesn't matter if it's a 6-cell, 3-cell, doesn't matter. So really cool. I really love that thing. You bought 3 of them. Yeah, check 6. I had 2. One of them broke. I don't know what happened to it. One day it just, you know, I plugged a battery into it, and it was making, it wasn't showing all 6 cells, and then it was kind of blinking in and out, and then it went off, and it cooked it. I don't know what happened, but, you know, I just had the balance lead plugged into it so that I could see the cells. I don't know what happened, but I bought that one used. It worked fine for over a year, and then it just took a shit. I don't know what happened. Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I have a question for you. Your Mamba. I didn't know you had a Mamba, and you're telling me you bought that thing when it first came out with the Where's Waldo landing gear? I forget what you called it, but it striped landing gear. Is that really the way it came? And how long ago did you buy that thing? So we're talking like 5 or 6 years ago, right? Oh, Crazy Eddie painted the landing gear? Oh, okay. So it didn't come from Flex that way. Somebody painted it. Yeah, so when did it come out? Has it been 6 years since that Mamba came out? Never seen you fly it before on your show. I've seen you fly all these other planes, and you brought that out. I'm like, oh wow, he's got a Mamba. Look at that. And then you told me you've had it since they first came out. I'm like, holy crap. Oh, you painted it, but you can't remember. Okay. Anyway, it was cool. I want to get one of those. As a matter of fact, Bo's supposed to give me one that he crashed. It wasn't broke bad. And I told him, hey, I could fix that. You know, so if you don't want it, let me have it. So I'm hoping he's gonna, when he gets around to taking the stuff he wants to save out of it, that he does give it to me. What check 6? What is it? Me or Kenny buffering? Oh, I guess the audio, I guess, is behind the video slightly. Is that what think what's going on? I don't think I'm buffering. I think it's just the audio's not synced perfect with the video. Yeah, it's a plane. Where you been, Shadow? You were the first one in here. You didn't notice it was a plane on the table? What the hell were you doing? Just listening? You didn't even watch? Oh, it was a pre-order? Really, Jeff? Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when RJ came out to the field with one, and you know, everybody was oohing and on over it, and they were talking about lights, and they couldn't figure out how to put lights in it. But they've gotten better. I'm not sure what the Mamba's all internally lit now, like everything else they make. At the beginning, man, they tried to put lights in it. It was horrible. Of course, the first QQs. I don't know any of you guys bought a first QQ with the lights in it, but that was horrible too. God, terrible lights. But they're great now, so. Mike Bird says it's perfect. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I was gonna fuck with hooking up the other speaker, or the microphone that's on the camera. But I tried that last week, and I thought it worked, and then I guess it didn't. So if it's that bad, we can fart around with it again. But oh, you bought your QQ on pre-order? Yeah. I was given one. I wanted one really bad, and then one of the guys gave me one that was broken. He throws everything in his trailer, and stuff just falls on it, and on all of his planes, and breaks them, and he just goes out and buys another one. So he didn't want this particular QQ anymore, so he gave it to me, and within about 30 minutes, I had it all glued, fixed, and in the air. He couldn't believe it. I got my 5-minute epoxy out, and I'm gluing and mixing and gluing and mixing and gluing, and got it all set up, and I put the I bound it to my radio and make sure everything was correct, and in the air it went. And it was a night one. It had lights in it, but the old lights. All you had were like 2 blue diagonal lights. Strips of lights on the bottom, and then like 2 diagonal red, I think, and nothing on the fuselage. And then I think on the top of the wing they were white or something. I don't remember, but just horrible lights. It was terrible. So then I think it was last year when the green one came out. It was almost this color green. I bought the green one, night version. So, and I'm putting spotlights on mine. The same spotlights that are on the back of the RV8 that shine on the tail. I'm doing the same thing to my QQ. I bought the lights already, and I started cutting out one of the stabilizer, horizontal stabilizers to mount the light in. So I'm working on it, but not feverishly. But yeah, I'll get the spotlights mounted. The plane's gonna be awesome with the spotlights on it. Because the tail's not lit. So it's well lit, you can see it, but the tail's not lit. And I think the spotlights are just going to nail it. It'll be perfect with the spotlights on it, because it's exactly what they did on the RV8. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, it's 49 degrees out here already tonight, guys, so this is not going to be a late show. I could probably do this for an hour or so, but that's going to be about it. There's just no way. The temperature's dropping fast. It was a nice day today. It was about 68, I think, all day. The winds were not heavy, but turbulent. So it was just, the planes were just getting thrown around. You couldn't get a nice smooth flight. The one jet, the guy that was flying the Havoc, man, it looked great. And he was doing a great job flying it. It looked like it was doing really well, but everything else is getting tossed around. My QQ and the RV8 weren't, because they're stabilized. The Aura took care of it, but I flew my Spitfire, the 1600 Spitfire, and it was getting tossed all over the place. And what else did I fly? The Valiant was getting tossed all over the place, and it's got AS3X in it, but it was still getting tossed around. So yeah, it wasn't a stellar day to go flying. Not bad, but not stellar. And that's exactly why I take the trailer with all the airplanes. Fred, what's up? How you doing, Fred? Because if I get there and the conditions aren't good for a jet or whatever, a glider, or they're great for a glider, well then I have a glider in the trailer. So, you know, if there was a lot of thermals today. I should have flown the night radiant because there were a lot of birds, you know, thermaling today. So it was a pretty good day for a glider. I should have flown it. Yeah, Ken Bird, I bought a couple of soda bottles, 2-liter bottles, to make canopies out of. I bought a 7-Up bottle because I wanted the canopy to be green, so that worked out really good. It was pre-treated green, and then you got white stuff on the ground there. Oh yeah, taste it. See if it tastes like sugar. And then I used the Dr. Pepper bottle for a clear canopy. You can't really use a Coke bottle because it's Coke shaped. You know, it's got that, and that doesn't work out so well for a canopy. I mean, it will in certain circumstances, but yeah, they make good canopies using a 2-liter bottle. Yeah, if you ever break a canopy and you wonder how you're going to fix it, give that, because you know they taper. They have that roll to them, you know, and a double roll, and you know if you cut it just right, you know you can really make it do what you want it to do. I mean, you can really make a pretty creative canopy out of one of those bottles. Yeah, it's. I think we're supposed to get really cold tomorrow, and then it's going to warm back up again. So, which is pretty normal here. Yeah, that's a Thursday, you asshole. Thanks, Lewis. I love you too, buddy. Hey, the next time you need a hat, I'll give you a quarter. You can call someone who cares. Right. Yeah, boss. That's true. Yeah, if you use a heat gun, it'll let you warm it up, and you can kind of mold it to exactly what you want. So, yeah, they work out pretty good. Yeah, if you haven't thought of that, guys, give it a try. They work pretty good. Now, 70 degrees ain't cold for me. If I'm just sitting in my house, you know, unless I've got this on or something similar. But if I'm sitting around in my shorts and a t-shirt, then 70 gets a little chilly. So I might bump it up 2 degrees, 72. But yeah, but outside, 70's fine. You know, if I'm out working or flying or doing something. Yeah, it only got up to about 68 today, I think, and I was fine all day. I did have a sweater on, but yeah, it was a nice, sunny day. So it didn't rain. That's good. Wow, it's going to be 20 there tonight, George? Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, we rarely get that cold. We do get that cold sometimes, but rarely. You know, and it's only for like one night. So. Yeah, Shadow, well, that's because you live up in the north, you bonehead. Move down here. Yeah. It's not that hard. I did it. You know, I got my ass out of Ohio, dude. I've had enough snow. You know, I said, that's it, man. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm just not, you know, I just don't like snow. I'm not a winter guy. You know, I did my amount of playing in the snow, but, you know, I couldn't wait to get down here in the sunshine. JCB, what's up? Good to see you. Ho, ho, ho to you too, buddy. Oh, my God. So I know a lot of you guys were in David Yourself's show. Man, he's hilarious. Oh, my God. You know, it's another combination of Robin Williams and maybe Richard Pryor. He's fucking nuts. Oh my God, 9 degrees in Nashville? Really? Oh, Friday it's going to be 90. Oh man, that's cold. Jesus. Yeah, that's too cold. Yeah, George, he's been wearing Santa outfits. He had a dark beard on last week. This week it was a graying beard. Next week it'll probably be a white beard. He says it's the closer it gets to Christmas, the more like the Santa Claus. You know, he's imitating that. So. 90, too cold for old bones? No, 90's not cold. That's a nice day. Wow, Bill loves the cold. He's 69 for a high. Yeah, 60s all week. Now, we're supposed to go back up to 71, I think, Tuesday? Yeah, I think Tuesday and Wednesday it's supposed to go up to like 71, 72. So, yeah, it's oh, look at that. You can see my breath. That's how cold it is in here. Charging batteries for tomorrow? Oh, there you go, Wild Bill. Go for it. Yeah, I'm just the opposite, boss. I love the heat. The hotter the better. Christ, when it's 102 here, man, I'm in my glory. I love it. Yeah, I don't like the cold. $40 below. Oh shit, really? I remember once in Ohio, I think it was 32 below. I was right on Lake Erie, I mean, I was as close to Lake Erie as I am to the Gulf. You know, practically right on it, about 4 miles away. And yeah, one morning I got up and it was 32 below, and I went out to start my car, and when I sat down in the seats, they crinkled. You know, it sounded like potato chips, and my seats were cloth, not leather, and they were cracking. I was like, oh my God. Cloth seats, and they're cracking because it's that freaking cold. So yeah, that's I said, okay, I'm going to Florida. I've had enough of this. Shoveling snow? No thanks. Yeah, I've never had any trouble getting my car started, you know, guys, and I washed my car all winter long. I ran a hose from the basement of the house. There was a sink in the basement, and I hooked the hose to that and put on the hot water, and I'd go out and wash the car in the driveway to get all the salt off of it and everything. So my car never rusted. It looked perfect until I brought it down here. Then I didn't wash it, and the salt air down here, because I'm living so close to the Gulf, started rusting the same damn car that never rusted in the salt up in Ohio, but it rusted down here. Son of a bitch! I brought the damn thing down here to stop that. It was actually worse than being up there. I guess I just needed to wash it more often. You get lazy, you know. You know, the rain will come tomorrow and rinse it off. It'll be fine. 24 below. You've seen in West Virginia, yeah. Yeah, we got down to in the teens. I remember one year in Florida here for one night, you know, but it got really cold. Holy crap. And, you know, there's frost on my windows. Just like when I was living in Ohio, I had to go out and scrape the windows off. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? I left Ohio to get away from this crap. What the hell? Why am I having to scrape windows? So, yeah, it's rare, but it happens. Try and find an ice scraper in Florida during the winter. Go to an auto parts store and try to buy an ice scraper in Florida. They look at you like, you want a what? Never heard of such a thing. What the hell is that? So, yeah, it's... Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I appreciate it. 30 people here. That's awesome. On a Sunday night, man, that's great. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you came. So I threw this on the table just to have something to look at. I love this plane. I love the color of it. God, this thing is beautiful. And I like the way it flew. You know, I ran one over like this. So this one's in way better shape than mine was after I ran it over. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to putting this together, go out and flying it. You know, it's a pretty nice airplane. So we'll get it together and get it out. Probably, well, definitely by summer. I'll have it fit ready by then. Just every day I find another plane to fix. Oh, so get this, guys. I was like, son of a bitch. So I got up really early today, and I swapped out the landing gear in the King Twin, the nose gear. The tiller arm for steering the nose wheel has this really, really thin, tiny, it's a long screw, but it's thin, really tiny. And I had a great landing at the other field, the north field, where I did the pylon racing a couple weeks ago. And no problem, it was fine, but you know, I was still rolling pretty fast when I tried to turn. And so it tucked the wheel under, you know, and it tipped over on the wingtip and then came back. But it broke that screw. Okay, so I lost control of the nose wheel. I couldn't steer it. So I'm out there, you know, I kept making big circles to try to get back to the pit area, and I finally just went out and picked it up. But so it really didn't hurt anything. It didn't rip the gear out of it. It didn't bend it. It didn't do anything. It just broke that tiny little screw. And that's going to be a bitch to get out of that tiller arm. Holy crap, that's going to be a bitch. But I had the other one, the one I crashed. So I just swapped them. So this morning I swapped them out, and it worked perfect, and everything's great. And I go to give it a pre-flight, and I'm checking all the control surfaces, everything goes. I try to throttle it up, and then the one motor doesn't work. It was working fine when I landed it that day. So I reset it, and I tried to calibrate it, for about an hour, farting around with it, and it just it goes beep beep beep, and then it stops. It's like it's going to do its 4 beeps, and then maybe that's what was wrong. I had a 6L hook to it. I bet that's what the problem was. I didn't burn anything up, but I'll bet that one ESC didn't accept the over voltage. I'll bet that's what I did. I'll bet it'll work fine with a 4S on it. I completely forgot about that. Thank God I didn't burn it up. I know, the guy that owns the field, Bo, he burnt up his EC 1500 because he accidentally plugged a 6-cell into it, and it cooked both ESCs immediately. Boom, they were done. And so I'll bet that's what was wrong. The one ESC didn't like the overvoltage, but the other one didn't care. So I'll bet I plug a 4-cell into it and it'll be fine. God, I wish I'd have thought of that. Completely forgot it's a 4-cell airplane. You would you think it's 1700 millimeter and twin. You would just assume it's and it uses an EC5 connector. Well, actually, I think it's got an XD90 connector, but you just assume it's going to be a 6-cell bird. So yeah, I'll bet that's all it was. I'll bet it just was over voltaged and it shut it down. So I'll have to try that. Tell you what, I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to excuse myself for a minute, talk amongst yourselves, and then when I come back, maybe we'll put it on the table and power it up and see if I'm right. I'll bet I am. So let me go relieve myself, and I'll be back, and then maybe we'll put the King Twin on the table, move the Havoc. So be right back, guys. Don't go away. That's it. I need my keys. Yeah. knife off the table. Move this here. Alright. Okay. Alright, so they took longer than I thought because I had to do a number 2, and I know, TMI. And then I need to go find this battery in the trailer, and I didn't have my phone because I left it there. I had to go find a flashlight, so I got a flashlight, go get the battery. So, anyway, sorry guys, but I'm back. Alright. Oh crap, I need the radio. Alright, 1 minute. I'll be right back. I go get the radio out of the truck. I need these. Be right back. Okay, alright, so now we're ready. Alright. I bet this is going to fix this. I thought I was going to have to change out that ESC, but I'm guaranteed this is what it was. Alright. No, well, it was working with 6, so I didn't burn it up. What's going on now? Oh, I bet I need to calibrate. Yeah, let me recalibrate. I calibrated them for the 6 cell, so let's recalibrate. That's what it was. There we go. Wow. 96. Yep. So that's what I did. I had some stupid cookies today, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, there you go. That's all it was. Trying to make it run at 6S. And remember when I told you how I was overcharging my batteries and it caused two Avantis to crash? Well, that's how. See, the overvoltage shuts it down. My Viper 90's that way. Not the Viper. The Yak 130. Yeah, if I overcharge those batteries, it won't even initiate. It just sits there. The lights come on and it just sits there. It won't do anything. So I have to sit there and let it run the lights until it finally initiates itself. When the voltage comes down to the level it likes, then it will initiate automatically. So let's see. I think all the gear. I'll pull it forward just a little bit, and all the gear will come down. Then I can take it off the box. So let's do that. There we go. Okay. All right. Super cool. All right. So I'm going to make an observation here, guys. I could be wrong. I don't have any hard evidence, but I think I'm right. And if I am, you heard it here first. These new planes from Hobby King that are so nice. Well, like this one. One of the new companies, X-Fly, is using a very particular plug on their planes. It's a 9-pin metal. Basically, if you remember old computer days, that 9-pin mouse plug is what X-Fly uses on their planes. And guess what this has got in it? That same 9-pin connector. So, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. We'll wait and see. Spencer thinks I'm wrong. I don't think I am. We'll see. If anybody can confirm or deny that, let me know. If you got any hard evidence. So anyway, so there we go. Let me turn. I don't have a. Well, actually, it might be in there. I just didn't plug it in. We're getting that 0-volt call out because I don't have my telemetry plugged in. I don't know if I have it in here or not. Let me look. Can't believe I did that. Damn it. I wanted to fly this today. Is it in here? Just the wire. Yeah, just the wire. I don't have it in here. Alright. No big deal. I can turn the volume off. Yeah, we'll just let it sit here a little bit with the lights on. Okay, alright. Alright, guys, there you go. So, I don't think there's any way I can get that other wingtip in the picture. We can try here. Let me turn her off. And let me see if I can move this way. Enough to get that other wingtip. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, so we got the green light here, which is reflecting on the box. You can see right here. Bright ass light. And then the red light over there Got the white strobe right here. So, yeah, very cool. Very nice. Very nice airplane, guys. I love this thing. So, yeah, so we're all set now. Got the nose wheel steers, and the retract works, and we're good. Flaps. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Michael Pear, what are you checking? What? You're checking your wife's vibrator for what? Oh my God! What did X-Fly make that too? Oh my God! You guys are nuts. Oh. Yeah, don't let you. Hey, listen, when they're on sale, you got to buy. You know, don't matter if you can fly it right then or not. It'll keep. You know, it'll wait till summer. You know, if it's on sale, you got to buy now. You know, that's my philosophy, man. If it's on sale and then you buy 3 and get free shipping, beat you to it. Yeah, you got to buy them when they're on sale, man. What size ESC in here? I don't know offhand. Let me see if it's the box lid's right there. Let me go see if it says on the box. I'm guessing probably a 60 amp, but it might be an 80. Let me go look. I think it says right here. Oh, wow. It's only a 40 amp. Well, wait a minute. That's the motor. No, it's, yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a 40 amp brushless ESC. Yep. The motor's 3748 and 820 kV brushless outrunner. So, yeah. So, yeah, only 40 amp ESCs. Yeah, this is a nice airplane, guys. I love this thing. If they come back, when they get back in stock in the U.S., if they go down to 269 again, I'm going to buy another one. That's how much I like this airplane. Micah, did you get one of these? Let me try to blow this up one. That's better. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I just closed it. Shoot. Alright, let me open that back up. I don't know how I did that. I did it. I just don't know how I did it. I did it. I'm not hacked. It was me. I'll take the hit. It was me. I was a dumbass. Let me get back. Well, this computer's so much faster than the other one. Holy crap. Okay, I'm back. See how quick that was? Wow. Yeah, this computer's lightning fast compared to the other one. Roy's got a king twin. All right, cool, Roy. The audio's off 10 seconds? No, it's not off that far. It's lagging a little bit, but it ain't 10 seconds. Oh, is that right? What is that called? Maca? Mac? What is that? No king, twin, or beach for me. Okay, gotcha. Any particular reason there, Micah? You don't like twins, or just don't like those two airplanes? Yeah, George. Hey, come on! I was running a Commodore 64. Don't glorify it. All right, so this has got a red strobe on the bottom under here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll put my hand in here. Maybe the reflection will show you that. And then there's the white strobe up here, and then the wingtip lights. No landing lights on this one, I don't think, if I remember right. I might add one, but yeah. Yeah, John, the EC 1500 came with snow skis. You know, it came with 3 skis right out of the box, so it was already ready to go snow skiing. Well, Michael, I got to tell you, this plane's so damn cheap. It's really cheaper to buy another plane than try to buy the parts to fix it. I'm not kidding. Let me look up. I was going to look up the parts. For the I don't think they're available. See, the other one's an easy fix, except all the plastic around the engines. I don't think I can get that plastic, the exhaust nozzles and the cowlings for the engines. I don't think they're available. Let me look. I'm going to Hobby King right now. Take a look. Okay. That's what we got here. I think I tried this once before and I couldn't find the cowlings. Man, it's cold out here. Holy crap, temperature's dropping fast. Wow. Alright. Alright, let's see if we got parts. Uh-oh. My transmitter is trying to tell me that inactivity alarm. Inactivity alarm. Since I had the volume turned off, all it's doing was flashing the screen at me. Okay, so we got parts. You know, the typical stuff. Spinners. Props. I think they're both not available right now. They're cheap. A pair of props. No shit. A pair of props is only $6.50. That's a left rotate and a right rotate. They are counter rotating. And the spinners are $6 for two. So, God, those prices are great. You can't beat that deal, except I know you can't get them right now. I get it, you know. Oh, they're the cows. All right, you can get them. Yeah, they're oh, that's stupid. $13 for a pair of them. So that's not bad. Hell, I might just fix that son of a bitch. $40 for the whole center section of the wing. That's the center wing, both engine pods. You know, everything. You know, just bolt your motors and ESCs into them, and you know the flaps are already there. Yeah, that's not bad at all for $40. And then I think each wingtip is $15. Or is that a pair? Let me look. Huh. Doesn't say. It doesn't show them as a pair, but it doesn't say either. Let me look. See what it says. Okay, so yeah, it's each. Yeah, $14.99 for each wing, outer wing panel that's removable. And then let's see. Oops. Uh-oh. Where did we go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's, what else we got? And then the horizontal stab is $16 for both left and right. Wow, the landing gear's expensive. $80 for all three landing gear. That's everything. The retract, the struts, everything. But still, $80. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit pricey. Yeah. All right. Well, so that's cool. I didn't realize this engine, the engine plastic was available like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Maybe I will fix it. It's just not that bad. It's definitely repairable. It took the hit really well. Alright, let me get back to my live here. Here we go. Alright, I'm back. Ronnie, good to see you, buddy. No decals. I don't know if that one's still available. They used to sell it both ways, but they don't have it listed anymore. Maybe they're just out of it. They'll put it back up when they get them back, but they still have this one listed, but they don't have the... Well, how in the world did that happen? That's weird. Oh, is that what you do, boss? You're an excavator pilot? Is that what you do? Wow. It's down to 46, guys. I can feel it. It's getting cold. Holy crap. Damn, it's getting cold. So, well, I'm really glad that that's all it was. I don't have to do anything. I just had some stupid cookies and forgot that this is a 4S bird, not a 6S. But yeah, they're working fine now. That's cold. Holy shit, that's cold. Woo! Damn. That's frigid cold. Wow. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna unplug it. Yeah, too cold. Another thing I like is it sits on its wheels, with or without the battery. It doesn't need the battery to sit on its wheels. I like that. That's cool. Very happy about that. I hate it when my jet sits on the ground. No battery in it and it's laying on its tail. But yeah, this sits just fine. It's got a steel pin here, guys. Not some cheap plastic release for the canopy. That's a steel pin. Very nice. A twin T-38. Really? Oh, okay. That's it looks just like an F5, really. They're so similar looking. Yeah, John, he's just batshit crazy. I can't believe. Yeah, I'm on Thursday night, Ken. Yep. Yeah, I was on last Thursday. It's Thursday before that. I'll be on this Thursday. I'll be on Sunday night, guys. Christmas Day. I'll be here. If you guys ain't got nothing else to do, we'll be here. I'm probably gonna go flying all day Sunday. I don't know if I'll be alone or not. Probably, but if the weather's good, I'm gonna go flying because there ain't nothing else for me to do on Christmas Day. I'll be opening my Christmas present tomorrow. My jet's gonna be here tomorrow. It was delayed. They said they didn't get it on the truck in time. Okay. Why? How come you didn't get it on the truck in time? So it's in Jacksonville right now, so it'll be here tomorrow. So can't wait to see that. Roach Coach! What's up, buddy? I just took the Viper off the table. Well, actually, I took it off the table to put the Havoc on, and I just took the Havoc off to put the Twin King on. So I screwed up today. I swapped out the nose gears all ready to fly this thing today, and then I was testing it with a 6L, and one of the motors would not initialize. So remember when I was overcharging my batteries for the Avanti? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So one worked, one didn't, just because of an overvoltage. You know, sometimes they just don't work, but they don't burn them up. Sometimes you burn them up. Just depends. What's that? Remember on Christmas, remember someone you don't like. Ho, ho, ho. What the hell's that mean, Fred? Yeah, when the ghosts get done with me, George, I can head out. I'll just take Timmy with me. We'll head out to the field. I'll make him retrieve the plane if I can't taxi it back. You know, he'll get it. All right, Ken Bird. Merry Christmas to you too, buddy. You know, if I don't see you, have a good holiday. You'd build, yeah. Hey, you can get a glue gun cheap if you get one of those little ones. Yeah, I build mine to stay around longer than that, so I don't. I use the glue gun, but just to tack it together. I actually glue them together with like foam tack. Okay, so I'll do a checkered or a hyphen line of foam tack or some kind of contact cement. I'll do a little strip, skip, a little strip, skip, a little strip, and then I'll put hot glue in the bare areas and put it together. So the hot glue will glue it together temporarily, you know. I mean, permanently for most places, but it gets hot here. But the foam tack or the contact cement will glue it. So I've got both, the hot glue and the contact cement. So if it sits in my car and gets too hot, if it's just hot glue, it comes unglued. But the contact cement will keep it together. So that's been working out great for me. You know, none of my planes come apart when they get hot. So I like building them that way. It takes longer. It's not quite as easy as just, you know, speed building it with the hot glue, but they stay together better. So that's why I do it that way. Yeah, rolling. Yeah, you know, hey, it happens. You know. Yeah, unfortunately, he broke his prop, and then he's, you know, been having trouble getting replacement ones. Well, it's not, Fred. It's not exactly you can't get them. I'm sure we can get them out of China, but you're going to have to pay all that shipping, and then we got to wait for 30 days probably to get them, and yeah, so you probably could get them at RC Castle or some other place, but yeah, it's kind of a pain right now. They're selling so many of these planes, they don't have any extra parts to laying around. They're putting them all on airplanes and just keep pumping them out. So. Yeah, I guess, Greg was telling us that he's been trying to get props. He broke a prop, or broke both of them, I don't know. And he's been having trouble getting props, but you know, you don't have to get the factory props. You know, you can, you know, listen, it's a pretty standard size spinner, and you can put a 2-blade, you know, anything 2-blade, and put a different spinner on it. It's not rocket science, guys. There's ways around all these things. Yeah, I know it's got a center screw hole spinner, but hell, then you might have to take the what do they call that kind of the hub on the front. You just change that out to a standard one, and then put a standard spinner on it that uses 2 screws to hold the spinner on. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do this. You know, we're not married to a certain way. But if you want the original, then yeah, maybe. Yeah, I wish I'd send them the props off the other one if I hadn't broke them. I broke the props when I nosed it in. So yeah, if I hadn't broke the props, I'd send them to him. I think both the spinners are okay. They look okay. Just broke the props. I'm not even sure. Actually, I don't think the right prop's broke. Just the left, or no, it's the left prop I don't think's broke, but the right one is. Let me see what it says over here. I forget what we were talking about the other night. Let's see. They're 10-8. Okay, so they're 10-8 props, 3-blade, counter-rotating. And it's funny because Hobby King, the mule is twin counter-rotating, but they're different size. Everything else that Hobby King makes in a twin uses that other size prop. This is the only one that uses this size prop. So everything else, that prop on the other one fits everything they make in a twin. But this one's different. Go figure. Different manufacturer, probably. That's probably why. Yeah, Ronnie, this plane flies fantastic. It's very efficient. I'm getting 12 minutes, no problem. You know, on a 4,000, it's a 4,000 4-cell. And yeah, no problem at all. It's a great flying airplane. Roy, did you fly yours? Are both you mean like the mule? Yeah, the mule's counter-rotating also, yep. That's, I told Greg, just put the mule props on it. I mean, it'll fly it. It won't be as performance-minded as it was with a little bit smaller props on it, but it'll fly it. You know, so there's options there. Shit, I wouldn't let that stop me. I'd have just taken the props off my mule. You know, if I needed those props to fly this, I'd just take them off and put them on this. You know, I would think twice about that. So, not yet, huh? Okay. Just a heads up, Roy. It does have a tendency to torque roll to the left, but just get on the rudder. Don't try to straighten it out with the aileron. It won't work, but the rudder will. Just get on the rudder. It'll come right back over. So it doesn't do it every time. It just depends. If you get good ground speed before you pull it off the ground, it'll be fine. But if it leaps off the ground, like sometimes I'll hit what I call the ski jump on our field, and it catapults it in the air too soon, and it starts to run a torque roll over. You just get on the rudder, and it comes right back. So. Wow, that's some vibrator, man. A 90 amp ESC in your vibrator? Holy shit! She don't need you anymore, does she, Michael? When you tell her you're going flying, she don't give a crap. Go! Don't let me stop you. What? I can't hear you. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Yeah, I don't have that problem normally, Roy. I hardly ever have to put right rudder. On my big Mustang I do. But pretty much everything else, no, not really. Just a couple of planes. The Bearcat, definitely. Yeah, it wants to torque roll. The Corsair, not my big ones, just the little one, the one with the green stripe on it from E-Flight. Yeah, that one tended to want to torque roll. But yeah, pretty much everything else, not an issue. Just a couple of planes. And this is one of them, again, if it gets, and I don't know why, because they're counter-rotating props. So I don't know why it's trying to roll, left, but it does. It has that tendency. So just get on the rudder, you'll be all right. Yeah, Juno. Cracks the concrete floor. The proverbial jackhammer. Yeah. No, the P40 doesn't. Mine's never torque rolled. It just takes off. And the X-Fly Corsair, same thing. No torque roll tendency. Like I said, most of my planes, my big Mustang definitely pulls to the left for sure. But yeah, most of the planes I don't have that problem with. I'm really surprised I haven't that problem with this one because, like I said, they're counter-rotating props, so it really shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why it does that. No, Roach, they don't. They're counter-rotating. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why it does that, because they're counter-rotating motors. But it's still torque rolls to the left, even though they're counter-rotating. I don't know why it does that. It really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. You know, when it did it the first time, I was like, "Holy shit!" You know, it really caught me off guard. But the second time it did it, it doesn't do it every time. If you get, you know, some ground speed up first, it's fine. But if it just happened, like I said, we have a ski jump in the grass runway, and man, if you hit that ramp and it catapults you in the air early, yeah, you hang on. Yeah, so yeah, Hobby King's been really good about counter-rotating props, like the Lancaster. You know, 4 blades, and they're, you know, 2 are going left, 2 are going right, and the Mule, they're counter-rotating. What was another one of the twins that Hobby King put out? Oh, the C-130, they're counter-rotating. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, everything I've got that's multi-engine from Hobby King is counter-rotating. So that's pretty cool. I know, Michael. I wasn't expecting it because they're counter-rotating. But it sure, I mean, it rolled over hard the first time it caught me off guard, and it rolled to the left hard. You know, I mean, good thing I got on the rudder. I wouldn't have saved it. It was coming over hard. The B-26 is counter-rotating, yeah. So yeah, it surprised me because I figured with counter-rotating props I wouldn't have that issue, but it did. I don't remember my Mule ever doing that. And I don't remember, yeah, the C-130 doesn't do it at all. That thing's perfect. Yeah, and that thing is such a sweet flying airplane. God, I love that thing. Can't wait till they get the nose gear back in stock. The EC 1500, I never had a problem with that one either. And they're counter-rotating. No yaw effect to that. Yeah, well, Michael, I've been doing it for 50 years, so I understand the rudder. Believe me, I've lost plenty of planes learning because I'm trying to fix it with the aileron, and that don't work. So I learned. Thank God, I wouldn't it wouldn't have saved it if I hadn't gotten on the rudder. I wouldn't have saved it. So. No, I wrote, so I don't have the heater on because it's not going to do any good. I need to be in the tent. And the tent's right there. It's already up and there. I just need to turn everything around. And I went flying today, so I didn't have time to turn it around. But by Thursday, it'll all be turned around. I'll be in the tent Thursday night. Yeah, the heater out here, this is, it's 32,000 cubic feet. Okay, open air. So if I put the heater in here, the heat just goes up and I don't feel a thing. But if I get it in the tent contains it. It works perfect in the tent. The tent stays nice and toasty. But the garage won't. So it's pointless to turn the heater on. I've had it under the desk here. It doesn't work. I'm still freezing. So yeah, by Thursday I'll have the heater. I'll have everything turned around and I'll be doing the show from inside the tent again. So we'll get it all fixed for then. I would have done it today, but I went flying. So. Oh, wow, that's cold. Holy crap. 13 degrees in a tent? Yeah. You're nuts. I wouldn't have done that. That's brave. I don't know if that's brave or just crazy. I sure as hell wouldn't do that. Hey Tim, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Oh, I love my tent, Ronnie. I love my tent, but not in 17-degree weather. I ain't that big. I ain't that big. Listen, I ride my motorcycle all the time too, and if I get caught in the rain, no big deal. I'll just put my rain suit on and keep riding. But I'm not gonna get out of my nice warm house and go out and get on my motorcycle in the pouring rain. No, I don't want to ride that bad. If I'm already out and I get caught, oh well, no big deal. But I'm not going to go out in it. I'll just stay home, thank you. I don't want to ride that bad. If I'm out and I get caught, well, it is what it is. But, I'm not going out in it. That's just nuts. I have my limits. Yeah, Roach. Yeah. Oh, well, great. Glad to hear that. Yeah, not a cold weather guy. I don't like cold. Yeah, we can all pitch a tent in our sleep. Yeah. Can you still? Really? Good for you, buddy. 26 there? Yeah. Yeah, the temperature's falling quick here. Holy crap. Get a cow? Yeah, there you go. I just got rid of one. No, it's still on sale for $189, Tim, but the bad news is you got to pay. It's coming out of the China warehouse, and you got to pay at least $92, anywhere from $92 to $127 shipping. So it's really not that great a deal. It was $269 free shipping about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and they ran out. So now they're offering the one from China for $199, but you got to pay the shipping. So that's not really the deal of the century. It's okay, but it's not great. I'll wait till they get them back in stock here, and hopefully they'll go back down to $269, and then I'm gonna pick up another one. But yeah, they've still got them on sale right now for $199. But when you put it in your cart, you're gonna see you got to pay shipping. That sucks. I don't like it when Hobby King plays that game. It's kind of, the bait and switch kind of bullshit. Yeah, Austin, they were just talking about that. Yeah, no, they don't ever shut our fields down here. I mean, every every state, every county, they have their own, you know, laws or rules or whatever, but it's not a global, you know, the AMA doesn't shut down every field in America. It hasn't happened, not that I'm aware of. And I fly on a private field anyway, so they can't shut us down anyhow. You know, we're not an AMA field. So, right, Tim. So, yeah, just wait. They'll get them back in stock, and when they do, they'll probably come back down to $269 free shipping, and that's a good deal. So, if they bring it back down to $269 free shipping, I'm going to buy another one. I love this airplane. It flies good. It looks good in the air. It sounds good in the air. It's just a nice airplane. I really, really like it. So, yeah, I'll get another one. No, Roach, they did, but they're out of stock right now in the U.S. warehouse. But yeah, they had it at $299, and then they actually dropped it down to $269. And I guess they sold them all, so they're waiting for another shipment. So then they brought the, you know, they put it up on the China warehouse at $199, but then you got to pay the shipping. So it turns out to be not that great a deal. So yeah, just you know, wait it out. No big deal. They'll come back, and then they'll be on sale again. You know, it's you know, it's the old supply and demand game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like you don't get anything when you pay shipping. It's like, I paid $200. What did I get for that? Yeah. A service, that's what you got. Yeah, that sucks. Mm. All right, it's down to 44 degrees, guys. I'm getting the hell out of here. We're gonna call it. It's too cold out here. I just can't take this. 44. I'm done. I got frostbite once. I ain't gonna do that again. Anytime FedEx delivers to my place, there's always a hole in the damn. Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I haven't had those kind of issues. My my post office sucks, but my FedEx guys and my UPS guys have been great. I got to say. Now the FedEx guys, I really can't say I've had bad service, but they've jobbed it all out to private contractors now, so I'm not so sure how they're going to do. We'll have to wait and see. But the UPS guys are still the same guys, and they do a great job. I have no complaints. My post office sucks, but my UPS and FedEx have been good. So okay, guys. All right, I'm going to call it. Thanks for coming. Great seeing you again. I'll have the J65 tomorrow. I don't know if I'll go on. Is anybody on tomorrow night? Does anybody do a Monday night show? Because I might be excited enough to do a show tomorrow night and unbox that bitch. I don't know. Oh! Fred does the flying tomorrow. No, never mind. I'm going to fly tomorrow night. Damn it. I missed it last week. I'm going to miss it this week. I want to fly tomorrow night. So, yeah, we'll do some flying tomorrow night. And then Tuesday night, I don't think anybody's doing a show, is there? Oh, no, that's right. Jeff does a show on Tuesday night. Okay. Nobody's doing a Wednesday except Ray does a Wednesday night late, right? 10:30? I think so. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll work it out. If not, we'll just do it Thursday. I'll probably have it out of the box by then. I don't think I can wait. I think I'm going to unbox the damn thing as soon as I get it. So no, that's all right, Fred. I want to fly. At least, well, we'll see what happens. Chris, I don't know from 1 hour to the next what the hell I'm going to be doing. I'm back driving the bus. Almost a full-time schedule. I drove yesterday. I got to drive tomorrow. And then I'm off Tuesday. I got to drive Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, kind of goofy. But anyway, so I'm back working. So more airplanes. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm freezing. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you tomorrow night. All right? Have a good night. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas to all of you. Have a good night.